AO Kid 2306 will be back like cook crack, baby, with another one. Prodigy Starks, slashing playmaker, four-time champion, five-time All-Star. As of tonight, Prodigy Stars, Luka Doncic, the Greek Freak, the Unicorn, and DeAndre Ayton. Forgot the center that quickly. Scoop. Watch out, D. Oh, come on. That's off. Let's go. That's how you're gonna start off 2K. Or be doing this teardropper, this weak teardropper. Well, Hall of Fame teardropper. My bad. Still, you know I'm trying to get busy and dunk. Yo, stop. Just stop the nonsense. Go, Dame ain't as fast as me. Just stop. Y'all think because they near you, they got body on you. Just stop. Let me go ahead and give my. So Luca didn't get that. Luca clearly took the ball from him, but didn't get that. Wow, that's tough. 2K always find a way, and then you get rewarded for bad play. It is amazing to me that you get rewarded for bad play every single time. Get off me, James. Get off me. Told you get off me. Just let me dunk, nigga. Y'all be playing defense anyways half the time. Especially now I know James Harden don't play defense, period. He's gonna play me on three throws. There we go. I think the only people that I've ever had to play against is James Harden and probably LeBron. As far as the All Star weekend, I think I played against James last All Star weekend too. Lord have mercy. It's gonna be one of those games where they're just gonna start off with me just doing these weak layups. Yeah, I. You should have just gave me the steal. Because I didn't even try to attempt to steal that. All of a sudden, I look over and my players. There we go. What was that, 2K? I could have had a better dunk than that. Because he's hanging on it, it makes it better? Nah, stop the nonsense. I just knew he was about to do one of those street dunks. Nope. You took that away from me, 2K. Step back. Break. Come on. Oh, please. Yeah, I bet. When you got his back on my hand. This is one. I hate Simmons. I hate you, Simmons. I really do. Because they had like every time I play him, they had like he's like this monster. What the heck, 2K? I'm driving. Wow, you're trying to just take away my. That's off, man. Rebound, guys. You can block, but you can't rebound. He should have never had the second chance to do that. Rebound. That's why I get you. That's why I got these bigs here. That's off. Stop playing me, 2K. The shot doesn't the dunk the shot does not change in that situation. No one's there. No one's there. He's already up in the air. You let my guy hesitate so the defense can get in position to make the play instead of just letting me boom on him. Excuse me, that's my nickname, guys. Prodigy Black Hole Starks. So, good job on that one. You're really gonna complain about team basketball in this sense when I'm literally making the buckets. I'm literally making the buckets. That's what you're gonna complain about. Oh, that's bull. I'm not happy about this game. I'm getting all the buckets but no dunks. That is the whole purpose of Prodigy Starks. That is literally Prodigy Starks in a nutshell. Especially this build, but because of course the other builds can't do exactly this. My playmaking shot career can do some of that. 3 level scorer can't dunk at all, which doesn't make any sense. At 6'7", but whatever. I guess 2K doesn't understand 3 level scoring. Part of that's dunking. Yeah, I need to take a picture and make a list of guys I hate to play. Not actually hate to play, but guys that I struggle with. Even though I drop off all these guys in the league, I still struggle with them from a drive to drive, game to game perspective. Ben Simmons is definitely one of them. It's not fair because he's 6'10", and 2K had so many restrictions on you the last couple of years. I don't know. We'll see with PS5 if if I can be about 6'6" without losing the speed that I have right now. I probably can't. They probably won't let you get the speed that I have on it. I literally have 99 speed and 99 acceleration. Oh, come on. One time. Press square one time. It's beautiful, isn't it? Fouls should literally be based on you spamming. That's all I want, 2K. It's All Star Weekend. That's off. Oh, nice shot. It rattled in. Still was off. Rattling in, crap. Oh, nice. Oh, you didn't think payback was gonna come. You know who I am. You know who I am, Embiid. Same thing for you, Ben. You're gonna get one. You're gonna get yours too. You might block me. You can block me. We'll give you that. You'll block me. I'm 6'3". But you'll get dunked on too. If they allow me to dunk. Yes, I shoot floaters all the time. I like that too. But when baseline's open like that, when the lane's open, I'm gonna need you to dunk 2K. Pulling down is dunking also. Come on, Dane. Oh, come on. Block that. There you go. Teammate. Luca, that's my first assist. Notice who I'm always going to pick people that are versatile. Regardless if I'm ball hogging or not, I'm always going to pick people that are versatile. Luca can shoot the mid range, get to the bucket, has excellent movement, 6'7", can handle the ball himself if need be. So I can play some off ball myself to get to the basket a little bit easier. Greek is my teammate. I had no choice to get my teammate. AD did not make the All Star team because he was out for like about 2 to 4 weeks, maybe. Because I literally would have picked AD and Greek because they're both already on my team. I picked Jimmy because Jimmy's formerly from my team. He's 1 year removed at this point. Ooh, Ben. Ben, you almost got torched. Shoot it, nigga. Kick it back out. Y'all niggas be wasting time. You wonder why I have the ball all the time in my hand. Nice shot. Disrespectful. That should be my middle name. Yeah, exactly. Tell him, run that back. Rock the baby on him. Why y'all don't just let us do that during the season? Why not? It will just make it for more fun content. Just let us do the park dunks in there too. They can get blocked because they're difficult dunks to do, so they can get blocked. It's like that's why I don't have Michael Jordan as my first blocks. Like logically, what you need to do is put somebody like a Westbrook, a Levine, somebody that does quicker dunks to a certain extent. Wow, the disrespect. It don't stop. It don't stop. Yeah, I lost it because for some reason dunk contest thinks that easy dunks gets high points, and actually the dunks I did were pretty easy too. But my dunks are easy. Oh, and he pretty much put it in your face between the legs. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Ben. See, I told you I was gonna get you. You should have left me alone. Yeah, I'd probably say, thinking about the list right now, I'd probably say Big Ben. So Ben Simmons. Um, Kyrie's kind of hard to keep up with because 2K doesn't think that for some reason. Yes, my lateral quickness actually is pretty high. To the unicorn. But yeah, my lateral quickness is pretty high, so technically I should be able to stay on people. But they like to hinder you on certain things. It's not just me. I've watched, you watch gameplay of other guys, Chris Move and iPod, and you watch what happens sometimes, and there's separation, and obviously you're moving your joystick the whole time, but you don't give us that benefit of the doubt. It's one thing for you, the animation to, you get somehow your ankles get broken, something like that, then fine. But you're just them legit just going by you. Come on, 2K. That's nonsense. Like niggas who play, they know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, like, it's still hard to keep up with Kyrie, regardless of the 2K's little cheating ways at points. So I'll say Kyrie, John Wall. I'm a Westbrook killer, so I couldn't put Westbrook on that list, even though Westbrook has. I could put I have a tendency, especially heavily 2K18 and 2K19. I used to put Westbrook on the bench in games and get hot against me. So you would think that would be one of the usual suspects. You see how I'm doing, Dame? That's disrespectful. See, I just go for one steal and all of a sudden he just blows by me. Like Ben would be my number one though because like it doesn't matter if they put Ben on me right now. I could show you that it doesn't matter where you move. Ben will be right there every single time. And not only that, he's 6'10". It's like, bruh, come on. And I'm like, 2K. Ben Simmons don't play that kind of good defense. Ben Simmons is a good defender. Don't get me wrong. But he ain't no, it ain't that crazy. Because if it was, honestly, if it was, nobody would be worried about his jump shot. Oh, that's a steal. Never mind. Just keep it Greek. Because for some reason it doesn't make sense to push the ball forward. He puts it right to the unicorn. Like, no, guys, to a ball handler, guys. Luca. Well, yeah, Luca is out here. Luca Starks, somebody like that. It's the end of the second quarter. You can keep him on the court. It's not that big of a deal. It's All Star weekend anyway. It's not that big of a deal. You got two quick fouls. It's the end of the second quarter. He's not in a danger. Three fouls would be a dangerous situation. Oh, nice shot. Because I know you was gonna break that. You know, jump shooter. 2K, stop the nonsense. You know what you do. But yeah, if his defense was that cold, you probably wouldn't even be worried about his jump shot. Because if he could lock you down where you can't go left or right like that on any given time he wanted to, then he'd probably be getting a lot of steals, a lot of contested shots, or a lot of blocks, and a lot more offensive opportunities where no one's in front of him. A lot of fast breaks, in other words. And you wouldn't be worried about his jump shot because you'd be worried about trying to stop him. That's not how his game translates in the league. He does get fast breaks. Don't get me wrong. He is. It is hard. He's hard to keep up with as far as his size. There you go. That's another one, Ben. Yeah, talk that talk, Prodigy. Honestly, me and Kyrie go back and forth. Same thing with John Wall. Like, it's probably some of the better games as far as offensive displays going on. Obviously, they lose that, but they still drop a good clip though. But what's 40 to 100 or 40 to 80? Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you just drop 40 a piece, but When I'm dropping 80, I mean, Lord have mercy. Never mind. Never mind. Jimmy. Jimmy's playing with the Washington Wizards right now. One reason because 2K thought they were slick. When it was time for his extension to come up or him to go to free agency, he was not on actual free agency for me to pick up and try to keep him on the team basically. So he didn't extend himself, so 2K let him go, and then he went to Washington. It's like, really? 2K, that's what you own? So I couldn't even see him on the free agency board early on, knowing all the while knowing that he's on, because you can look at contracts on your team roster, so you know his contract's coming up. Just like I know I got like at least 2 or 3 years with 2 or 3 more years with AD, about 3 or 4 years with the Greek. Blake keeps signing back to the dang on team. I'm still locked up with Bam. I'm still locked up with Tyler Hero. Wasting time, Westbrook. They got all the point guards on this team. James, you stupid, boy. You picked up all the niggas that gotta have a ball in their hand. All my guys don't have to have a ball. LeBron's retired, so we didn't have to worry about LeBron's old self coming out here. Matter of fact, LeBron on my game was the all-time leading scorer with like 41,000 points. I'm like 651 points from MJ. I wouldn't even be nowhere near this if Sony would just let me get my PS5. You would see the next gen Prodigy Starks. My shot. Brick. Why you let me hesitate? That's fluid. That's fluid motion. I already know where the ball's going. Just let me dunk. Oh, but you have to catch it. They're athletes, guys. I know where the ball's going. He's coming around this way. Catches the ball, goes up. It happened. I've seen people do it. I've done it on the lowest level. My little short tail's done that. Playing basketball. Caught it in stride. It's youth. What? My guy's like 25 on this game? I low key. I wanted Embiid on my team, but I don't think I. I don't think I. It's always a cat and mouse game with this. Trying to figure out who you're gonna get first. Like, of course, I got Greek first. Like I said, teammate, one of the best players. It's like playing in the schoolyard, basically. You got to get the big man or one of the big men. In this case, you get this big man because he's versatile and attack the basket like you can. So if you get a steal, hopefully Greek's running with you. See, 2K don't like to do that crap either. Your teammates be on that slow motion ish. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got Greek, and James got KD. And see, that's my motto, or that's my game plan. It's LeBron. Well, I never get LeBron first, but obviously you get somebody like LeBron, you get somebody like KD, you get somebody like Greek, you get somebody like AD. Um, those are like your first picks. Any of those guys. Of course, you're picking starters, anyways. The first couple of picks. So one of those guys are your first pick off the rip. Depending on who you are. In my case, I'm Prodigy. I don't need point guards. That's why you don't see. As you see Westbrook. That's why you see Westbrook, Kyrie, all them niggas are on the other team. Don't need you. Oh, Kawhi's a good one too, but Kawhi wasn't even on the list. At this point, everybody you see on here is like mad old, because James Harden is still putting on buckets. I mean, Curry's still I think top. He actually might be top six, top eight in that range as far as scoring. But other people have came up in this. Like Kobe White went to Toronto and he's having a breakout year. Um, who else? Dame's the best point guard outside of me. Dame's the best point guard in the league right now. Outside of Prodigy Starks. RJ and Zion are on the same team. That happened like year two, something weird like that happened. Year two or year three that I went into the league. RJ went to the Pelicans. So Lonzo went to Dallas. One of my teammates went to Dallas also. He like spent a year in Miami and then went to Dallas. Um, he played at one of those guys that played at Virginia. He was my backup point guard. See, if I can get in space, I'll pass the ball. But the other thing is, it's All Star Weekend, so don't. You might not get the ball because you already know I'm trying to win MVP. Even though for some reason 2K will put your trophy in your my court that no one goes to. I only go to my court to get some shots up when I'm not playing. Actually, wanting to play the game or to look at my trophies. Because that's what you do when you're a serial my career player. That's all you care about. You care about your two defensive player of the years. You care about your four championships. You care about your four final MVPs. You care about your four MVPs. You care about your rookie of the year. Nice shot. Oh, and this auto-generated player Singleton. Wow, must be nice to get a bull. BS. Oh, and the foul too, but a BS steal and foul because clearly I was passing the ball. Like you can't. 2K, what you can't do is hold up people just to get your own way of making the steal. Steals happen. We understand that. But logically, I had already passed the ball before that. See, these things happen before you, because I was already thinking ahead of what you was doing. But you paused my animation so you can get still. Kyrie, how am I getting you with your own moves? Wow, that's bull. It went all the way in the cup and went out. No, the fans voted in commentator. The the captains pick their teams, pick their starters, and then they pick their reserves. So based on the votes, the highest votes are the starters. The coach doesn't pick the reserves. The reserves are already there. You know, you might pick the rotation of when they come in and come out and stuff like that, obviously. But based on the votes, they've already been put in the reserve or in the starting pool. Okay. Oh, and Zion was supposed to be in this. Zion's towards ACL before they even did the All Star votes. I mean, before they finished All Star votes. Green light, green light. John Legend. Green light, yeah, that's me. Yeah. Clearly, I was trying to foul late. It would make sense for me to go for it after he goes by me. That's not when I went for it. That's the point again, big guys. Versatile big guys. They get versatile big guys. They get blocks. Hopefully they rebound. 2K for some reason thinks that the opposition that you play all the time has to get offensive rebounds. I mean, when I got AD and Miles Turner on my team, and I still see our opposition and get um get offensive rebounds. I'm like, where 2K? And I got Greek. Jokic. That's what's so demoralizing about playing him, though. He gets to the bucket anytime he wants to, basically. You don't know if he's going to be able to. You don't know if he's going to pass it on the break, stuff like that. Because he's an excellent passer, excellent dribbler too. Even though I'm not like no dribble guy or nothing like that, but he has the skill set to dribble. Draws fouls. I lead in points. I lead in points. I didn't lead in assists this season, but the last 4 seasons I'm leading the points, assists, fouls made, probably fouls attempted, and steals. Of course. We out here playing bully ball, bully ball, bully ball. Nice shot. I mean, nice steal. Jimmy, 2K, realize this. When you play basketball, you continue to move. It doesn't matter if he passes me the ball and thinks I'm gonna shoot. Jimmy done played with me 4 years. If anybody knows what I'm gonna do at that point, see that's the thing. That's the other thing I really wish they would focus on too, man. Because you're only control one player, your teammates at any given point. Like obviously, when you get a new teammate, it would be a struggle. Sometimes it's going to be a struggle to, chemistry wise, to fit together and somebody like. It's like for instance, Miles Turner may not know what I'm doing because Miles Turner is at this point he should know. We played 50 games together, but the first 10 games, whatever, Miles Turner may not know how I'm going to approach that game with her because he's one of our newest teammates. But 2K got to get to the point I'm trying to make is 2K got to get to the point where your teammates adapt to what you do. In other words, Miami should already know once I steal the ball, we rerun it. Once Greek rebounds or AD rebounds or Miles Turner rebound, whoever rebounds, we're running. Me and Tyler Hero are gonna try to play the best. Me, Tyler Hero, and Greek, because Greek's the wing, our wing. Gonna try to play the best perimeter defense we can. Because as soon as you come across the half court, I'm coming to meet you. Whether it's John Wall, whether it's Westbrook, you know, auto generated player, whatever point guard it is. Okay, you don't miss that one. Just stop the nonsense, 2K. The disrespect. Vujovic, welcome to the club. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, nice dunk. Auto generated player. I think you play for the Wizards. Oh, come on. Should have been back to back steals. Oh, come on, Jimmy. You sold me. Dunk it. I don't. 2K doesn't understand that either. When you're under the goal, I understand it's not the 90s. I understand it's not the 80s. But you're under the goal. He's 6'7". He knows how to dunk. It's just a little rim grazer at that point, especially when he's a big man. Like you're under the goal like that. It is. That's all you gotta do in that situation. You don't do no pussy little layup like that. That's why we be so quick to say y'all cheating and stuff like that because it don't make sense. We talking about video game wise. Yes, we want authenticity, but you don't think it makes sense to make that shot under the goal? Come on, bro. You're better than that, 2K. And look at this. They're already getting blown out. So what's the point of making them miss the shot? What's the point of making me miss that dunk? I've already Kobe'd you at this point. Oh, they picking me out that game. Is that it? 7. Coach Spo. So now Coach Spo is in the conversation of the greatest coaches of all time. Because I think Pat was only there for that first year that Dwayne Wayne won. I think Pat was the head coach during that time. Spo was out. Spo wasn't there for that first. The point I'm trying to make is Spo wasn't there for that first championship that Dwayne Wade had. Spo was for I think when LeBron came. So LeBron went 2 with Dwayne Wade. So that's 3 that the Heat has, and 4 from Prodigy. So that gives Heat 7, but that gives Spo about 6. So he should be in the conversation. Great coaches all the time. Because also we've stopped other coaches from, like, what, Pop got 5. Phil not even coaching. Kerr got 3.
What's up, Shaq? Yeah, that was one of the best.
We're past that. That's the problem with 2K always having like the same type of commentary every single time. See, you're supposed to build on that 2K. Shaq said he's going to give you a nickname, then you make Shaq give you a nickname. And you randomly, I don't know, you randomly give us a nickname. So now we got Che. You got your big nickname that you may pick on the game, because all of us, well, maybe not all of us, but a good bit of us pick one of the auto-generated ones, so they don't keep saying. A lot of times they're not gonna see it. I don't understand that. Please say our first names. say our whole name, so it sounds like that was the whole purpose of having Prodigy, because Prodigy is something you can legitimately say on your own. Prodigy Starks, two names. Chris Smooth, you could legit say Chris Smooth. Cam Baker is what you call his name. It'd just be dope to hear both names. Stack Montana's Cam Baker. Just saying. Uh, I mean, it's like, come on. That's all I'm saying. It's like, but yeah, then you would have had like a third name. So J, Black Hole, and then whatever auto generated. Not the same one, guys. Mix it up, make it random. That's all I'm saying. You got the technology's there. That's all I'm saying. To do that, that'd be kind of dope. I mean, that's cosmetic, but I'm just saying it'd be kind of dope to see that. Yeah, come on. Gotta play Detroit. 6'3", 6'7", 6'10", 6'11". 6'10", 6'10". What? Blake 6'10". That's partially because I score way too much. But the other problem is when he get a bucket under the goal, 2K does not let him shoot like he should be able to shoot. If he has a bucket under the goal and it's AD, you know what AD's gonna do with that. There's no waiting for the opposition to come up there so you can miss the shot and all that stuff. 2K loves, like, if that's your fault if you're not there where you're supposed to be. Ain't nothing I can do about that. You got 9 players that you can control on the game, and halfway controlling my player. So you darn near controlling all 10 players at one time. It's your fault you out of place. and he open. Don't let him wait for for me to get the dunk. I mean, for him to take the dunk late and get the foul, or just miss the shot entirely. I'm gonna kick it out, bro. That's a dunk. And that's usually when they make it too, on a second chance opportunity. Not when you dish it to them and they're wide open. Oh, come on. Wow, how convenient. Come on. Come on, Adams. What you gonna do? Okay, apparently get away from me. Really? You still couldn't stop me though. Really? That's not a steal. He's struggling to keep the ball in his hand though the whole time. Leading the league in steals, 3.8. Once you start off high though, even when your average starts lowering, because my average is lowering, it was at four or something. It might have been at five in the beginning of the season for real, but the only thing I have to get back up is my assists because I just in season five I went passing the ball. So I've been at one point I was averaging 100 points a game. That's two steals. Zero to hero. I normally do that after he makes a shot, but I don't know. I was hoping he'd make that. Nice. Zero to hero. Nope. Imagine making that shot, AD. Nice block. Let's go. That's what you're supposed to do. Block and. Okay. Okay. Clearly wasn't trying to get it back to Greek. Lance will make you dance. Can I get a dunk? Abrams. Adams. Come out and play. So should have rebounded the first time. You aggressive, huh? 94.4 for the season. It was already ridiculous what I was averaging because I've been averaging about 80 for the season. Last season was 80 and about 15. Actually, probably about 13. I think my third year I had over 15 assists. Wow. I come with quick revenge, especially when we're not done right. Because you know good and well that wasn't right. First of all, Miles could have got that block. You let him contest a shot. Okay, cool. And then you let Vujovic sneak in there and get a rebound. You mean tell me I got two other bigs that can legitimately get the ball without in their sleep, and you mean tell me Vujovic is the only one that was able to get it? I understand Miles is off because he had to help me on defense. One reason, let me stay on the players that I'm guarding, because my lateral quickness is quick. My speed and my lateral quickness mean something 2K. Just like your vertical means something. Yes, your block may be low, but if you're playing someone your size, you should be able to block them. Especially if you time it. That's good. Go, go, go. No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, let's go. Shoe pull. Why wouldn't you think they can sustain the excellence when they're the four-time champions? 4 times in a row. 4P. And the fourth season they didn't lose a game. You know, realistically, look what the Warriors did at that point. You knew the Warriors were going to the finals. So that's what I'm talking about. The game. The game says things. The commentators say things that don't make sense within the game. If the Heat had Prodigy Starks and went on a run like that for 4 seasons long, you would be talking about the Heat. You wouldn't be shocked that they've won 50 games, 51 games in a row, 52, something like that. You wouldn't be shocked. Well, you'd probably be a little bit shocked because 50 games in a row is pretty crazy. But I'm saying, like, you wouldn't. Well, if they did it, like, if they did it the previous season at 82-0, so I guess you wouldn't be really shocked. You'd be shocked the third season that happened. You wouldn't be shocked so much that going into, I mean, the fourth season that happened. You're gonna be so shocked in the fifth season. I'm just saying the commentators should dictate what's going on. If you can show a chart that 80s numbers are going down, I'm pretty sure you can talk as though the team is the most dominant team in the league. And more to particularly, I would rather them evolve the game to the point where you literally talk as though you're whoever you are. If, of course, my guy's Prodigy. You talk as though Prodigy's the best guy in the league, or the upcoming player, depending on what point you're at in your my career playing career. So at this point, being that I'm 4-time champion, tied with LeBron James, even though in this universe I am ahead of LeBron James because on 2K20 he only has three. Y'all got coffins out here in Detroit? Nah, nah. Ain't any point of you crying about that, bitch. Oh, nice still. Let's go. The disrespect. The disrespect. PS5, when you stream on PS5, somebody was showing it on YouTube. The comments come up. I know no one's watching mine, so not that big of a deal. But I like the fact that the comments will come up and fade, opposed to you having like right here, you have to turn the option on where you can see the comments, and it will show up on your screen like that, which is stupid. I don't want to see the comments and compromise half a screen. The whole purpose of buying a certain size TV is to be able to use the whole screen in that situation. Yo, come on. Oh, that's so disrespectful. Nice layup. Come on, Blake. As soon as you're out of bounds, just go ahead and do it. Oh, Winslow, you can't drive, huh? That makes sense. It makes sense for him to miss that, too. Yeah. It's interesting that you say it's rare, but he still missed it. Jared Allen, you can get it, so you can get it too. That should have just been a steal. Like you ran into DeRozan on your own. And then proceeded to run into Winslow. That's how Winslow got the steal. All bump steals not created equal, though. You know how 2K is. Wouldn't make sense to jump straight up. I mean, not straight up, but um, wouldn't make sense to jump in the area that Jared Allen is shooting in. You have to make. If we can't control exactly where he's moving in those situations, you have to let them jump the majority of the time in the way if they're standing straight up in the first place. You can't make them jump off, especially if they're playing, especially you playing online against somebody and you got to deal with latency and all that stuff. Like, come on. Because honestly, that's why people be looking like some people. Like I said, I've always said this. Some people actually do suck. That's just a part of the game. You got different skill levels, and other people actually. What I'm trying to say, actually, what you call it? Lost my train of thought. Some people are actually skilled and it's not. Some people actually suck, but some people actually are skilled, and it's just it's 2K not willing to have the servers better so they can play a serviceable game. And you would think the community, you would bless the community with a better game online, considering that they're the one that they're the reason why the game is where it's been able to go. Like it shouldn't be botched, especially when you don't have that many people that have PS5s in the first place or Xbox Series X. In the first week, the city should have never been botched like that. And why would you make somebody have to go to Rookieville? You realize it was still going to be some kind of learning curve going to the city. They couldn't just they couldn't just explore the city. You took all that time to make a city, and you make people go to Rookieville. Right? Nice shot. You stole that? I dribbled backwards. Okay. Onto Takupo. Greek freak. I try to call it Greek freak for the most part. Because there's a lot of times you're just gonna, like, I know how to say it, but sometimes you're just gonna trip over it. It's not the easiest thing to say. Woo! Wow, 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 wow. I do like that the next gen did, like, in that moment, somebody's talking junk the whole time. Or when you foul, when you get called for a foul, like your players actually like, come on, ref, like saying something. Nice shot. Didn't really think it was nice. sometimes it's like, sometimes I'm actually complimented, other times I'm just like, why did you shoot that? And sometimes I just blatantly say that's off. I don't know, sometimes because you played basketball, like even in the video game, you feel like certain shot selections are just off or a brick or whatever. Okay. You didn't even try. I don't think the lateness sometimes is based on you actually shooting sometimes. I've noticed that it's like, you'd be late because someone came over to block it or something. It's like, really? That was late? Couldn't throw that above him, huh? Nice layup. Wow. Don't let him shoot that. Y'all saying don't let him shoot that, and when all they was doing was passing around the perimeter, then you let somebody get open and shoot that crap. God dang, nigga. What you on, Alan? I guess you still guess you still salty about me dunking on you earlier. Let it go. It was the first quarter, buddy. Sheesh. That's off. like how his sleeves pink and mine are black. Don't personally want pink sleeves, but I'm just saying, like, 2K, if you allowed us, it still bugs me, even though we're into like the 2K21 era right now, and I can't do it because I don't have PS5 and I'm not willing to get current gen 2K21. Sorry, I don't want current gen 2K21. I want PS5 so I can play next gen 2K21. But how do you allow somebody to change their sleeves, the colors of their sleeves on Play Now, but don't put it on my career? Still don't understand that. I still don't understand that trade. So you traded Blake Griffin and Bruce Brown to get Andre Drummond back, who left in free agency to come with us, and Andre Drummond's at the Cavs for the like next. I think he went to the Cavs. Oh my game. The point is, he's not at Detroit. Let me say it that way. I will always be salty about. No, I think he's at Pacers or something. I will always be salty about that because I picked Andre to be on our team, and the GM thought it would be better to get Blake. Now, granted, since Blake's been on the team, Blake's a three-time champion, four-time champion. No, three-time champion because I'm the four-time champion. So he's a year under me. The only people that have a four-time championship is with me is Jimmy, Bam, Hero, Winslow. And none of them are. Wow. Okay. Don't use the glass at all, I guess. That's off. I've been there apparently. Come on. I don't have the emoji for the fist bump, but still the fist bump somehow comes out. Love you for that, 2K. Like literally took it off because I have other emotes that I'd rather use, like the shh or the Tony Ayo. I'm a G Unit fan, so I'm always gonna think about Tony Ayo. I like John Cena also, but I'm never gonna call it a John Cena like that. Being a G Unit fan, that's all. 54 points, no rebounds, 2 assists, 100% from the line, 7th ranked for free throw percentage. That's all. Rice block. Rebound, guys. Rebound. You're giving them way more opportunities in that situation. Just rebound it. All these big guys in there. It's like you did your job when you blocked it, but guys, go rebound it then after that. Stop letting them keep getting the ball back. That's why you end up fouling them. Why? Wow. He can make the second chance. He gets blocked, he gets it, and okay. Maybe approach it that way the first time. If you attack the basket with more ferocity, maybe you make that off the rip AD and I get my assist. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to get assists on this game because it's like the way they sometimes go about shooting the ball sometimes. Like you could pass it to them in the corner, miss. They're wide open, 2K. So I get rewarded in a bad way because you don't want them to make a wide open shot. You realize I only control one player, right? Oh, come on. And you let that nigga bully you. I got you. There's a bucket. Oh, that's a steal. Because I had already, before he made the movement, before he crossed over, I already had took the ball. See, that's the thing. We know where we're stealing. We know what side we're stealing. 2K will pause your animation for the steal, let the opposition make their move, and then allow you to go for the steal. No, no, no. That's not when I was going for the steal. I went for the steal when it was on the left side, not when he got to the right hand side. Or the reverse, because technically, whatever. The way I'm looking at it, it would be on the left side. Pass it back. Never mind. Thanks for the assist. I just didn't think he was going to do anything. Like, why wait for the opposition? Here again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I pass it to you and no one's in front of you, why are you waiting to shoot the ball or attack the basket? Block that. Come on, man. You're supposed to help me out because they act like every time you go for a steal that I should have got, by the way, that somebody has to go by you. The difference between me is I actually have to look at how he's still holding on to me a lot of times. I actually have to go by you. 2K just allows you to go by. Exactly why I whistled. You could just let me give it to Greek. I saw 80, But I also saw Greek come underneath, further than further underneath the goal than what AD was. He didn't have to make that short lane pass. Just give it to AD. I mean, give it to Greek at that point. 6 assists. Robinson's about to come in. Her Prodigy it is. They gotta play Uncle Drew. He really Uncle Drew now. He old, but gotta play Jimmy, the 4-time champion. Like the Lakers are horrible on there right now with Kyrie. They were horrible with LeBron that last year though. Last year he retired. It was him and Kyrie, and they couldn't get it done. Like win games. That's what I'm saying. Like you change. That's why it's fun to not pick certain teams. Like every year, I try to pick a team that actually may need a point guard, because you will change the whole trajectory of what the NBA looks like. Like I've played Harden in the championships. I've played. I think I played 76ers in the finals. Was that's not too. That's not too different. I think I played. I think I played Denver in the finals, which that wouldn't be too different either, as far as. But at this point, you would mostly be playing, like in real life, you were mostly playing LA Lakers, possibly Clippers. You know, if they can get it together. Um, and on the East, well, the East, that's a. Oh well, Brooklyn. Assuming that Brooklyn is going to be that dominant. That hasn't consistently looked that way yet. We'll say it that way. Kyrie did. Kyrie last night went like in the first quarter. He didn't miss a shot. 11 for 11 or 14 for 14, something like that. Something crazy like that in the first quarter. I know he's 4 for 4 from the arc. I was at work, so part of that. So I got the notification for the game. Not, doesn't mean I would have watched it if I was home, but oh, come on. Good looking Greek. Nice steal. So he gets the steal, the ball rolls in front of me. You didn't even give me the benefit of the doubt of picking it up. I just run by it. You realize if he runs across it, you pick up the ball, 2K. Wow, that's crazy, man. He'll find any way to take steals from us and stuff. Oh my gosh. Like, he went for that steal, too. He deserved that one. He went for that steal. And you let it roll over to my side. And none of my teammates, including me, didn't get it. Yeah, okay. And we're talking about didn't even try to get it either. God, get out of the paint, bam. That's not where I was trying to pass it. I'll just do this though. I'll just do that then. 71 points. Clearly, I was not trying to get to the bam. It's like you gotta fight for assists in this game for some reason. Not all the time, because there's games where I'm like 10 easy. Especially if I can steal the ball consistently. Wow, why is it so hard to take this Blu-ray off? That's your advice in that situation? That's your advice, Dwayne. Mr. Casey, Coach Casey. Move the ball around. I'll take the foul. This is absolutely ridiculous. He's over there moving backwards. You know what that means. That means there's a possibility I still could have got a steal off of that one. Like y'all got to get it down to where he actually reacts consistently, or they actually steal the ball consistently. You can't make it where every time. Like y'all even do that online. I'll be watching gameplay of people and clearly somebody's spamming the whole game and they're not getting called foul. But you know the guys I watch are playing and they're getting all the fouls and they're clearly not spamming. Come on, pass it to me. Wow, you couldn't put yourself in position to make a better shot than that. You know why you overshot that easy shot? Is because when I got the ball, you didn't get behind him. And of course I was going to automatically pass the ball because I thought you was going to move in that way. I thought you was going to separate yourself away from him. Separate yourself, go a little bit behind him. That way you can go ahead and make the easy layup. Knock it off the glass. Left-handed. Okay, how we beat... Boy, that's severe. The Bulls, man, y'all are a head scratcher. They beat Portland. Yeah, Portland's not that great, but Portland's on the west. And Portland does have Dame and CJ compared to Kobe and Zach, which are not bad players, obviously, but they're not Dame and CJ. They're not seasoned. Well, Zach's seasoned, way more seasoned than Kobe is. Kobe's in year two. But you lose to Sacramento by 4. Now, it does make sense that you lost to Sacramento by 2 or 4, whatever it was, by 4, because y'all darn near on the same skill level as far as a team goes. It doesn't quite make sense to beat Portland and then lose to Sacramento though at the same time. And at some point, y'all are going to have to start building and applying things to string games along. Because at this point, we're at the point where y'all are just playing 50-50 basketball, basically. Win some, lose some. Yes. Only problem is you lose more than you win. It's not really even 50-50. Like score wise, sometimes it is because you're like a lot of the games the Bulls have played in the last couple of years have been close games, but you're not winning them. Wow. I just got jokes for the rebound. Just pass it back. You mean tell me because you can avoid the foul. You can avoid the foul, computer, by just letting me get the pass. Letting Tyler Hero go ahead and take the pass. You just had to have him get. I should have passed that one. That would have been easy. The problem is you can't stay in front of me. Thank you. You're yelling Turner, but Turner's not where I want him to be. And then he misses it. That's a prime example why I was waiting so long to pass him the ball. Because he's not getting to where he needs to be in that situation. He was already ahead of me. Yes, I'm faster. So what? That doesn't mean when you don't have the ball, you stop moving. He could have been in the paint by that point when I first had the ball. Obviously, I'm going to go past him. But there's no way in the world he should have been where he was. Oh, come on, man. It is hurting the game in the perspective of the kids as far as shooting, what you call it. But whose fault is that? Meaning, if these kids are playing on these little league teams or these AAU teams, whose fault is that? The coach, because you have to teach them that, and maybe go and show them some film. Curry the other night had 62 points. Do you think every single point was made by threes? It was not. You show them film of Dame Dollar taking layups. You show them film of Dame Dollar shooting. You break down and show them him taking different shots and explain to them. And when you're coaching them, you make them shoot different shots. So they'll be more well rounded. You're going to emulate that. Growing up, we wanted to dribble. You wonder why we wanted to dribble and cross people up? Because of Iverson. You're going to be influenced by what's going on. That doesn't stop my dad telling me that you have to have a destination to where you're going when you're dribbling. You just don't go side to side. Iverson didn't go side to side, side to side, side to side. I never go anywhere. Iverson went side to side and then took you to the rack. Kids are not going to always see the whole picture. So you're going to have to help them with that. I got 8 assists. Oh, come on, Enos. I mean, you just gotta go. And he finally went to the basket. I thought he was gonna do that when I kicked it at him. Not necessarily attack the basket on that one, but Enos can shoot. And he has an advantage a lot of times because he's taller than a lot of the people that he's going up against. He's playing the 3 and the 4 a lot of times, mostly the 4, but which wouldn't be much of a mixed match for him actually, because actually he's kind of undersized with a 4. Not really undersized, but I think he's about 6. No, he is undersized. I think he's 6'7". Now that I think about it, so he would be undersized. Yeah, really. No one was close enough to make a drive in that situation. That's a foul. It wouldn't be the best way to approach that situation. Wouldn't be to me actually not jumping behind him and stuff like that. Clearly, that's the way I was moving my. That's the way I was moving my control stick, right? Starting, nigga, I got 89 points. Where you been? Starting to show the killer instinct? I had 30 in the first quarter. 30, 35, something like that. Stupid. Just let him dunk at that point. Shoot. Thank you. 'Cause I care less about what y'all doing on offense. Ah, come on. Nice layup. You literally just had to take this jump shot at that point. Why would you lean into the op? So you want the burner at your chest, basically. You can keep running, stupid. I was just trying to get it. Of course, I don't get an easy assist because your stupid self. I waited and I waited to get so it wouldn't be a turnover. I waited to for both of us to get across the line because I knew if I call for the ball, your stupid tail would pass it backwards. Oh, come on. It's like Enos knew that I was going that way and still didn't make sure he put himself in position to get the pass. Of course, follow me. Okay, I was wrong earlier in the stream. 54 games straight, because this will give us 55, which actually makes sense because this is the oh yeah, it's close to under a minute, so no one's gonna shoot but me because everybody's too pussy. We already ran up the score. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. What are you holding the ball for? Wow. Of course. I don't even know why I pressed triangle at that point. Of course, they were gonna let him get the contact in that situation. If a big man's on me, we've taken the night off apparently, because there ain't no way in the world I should have been guarding no big guy. Hence why Prodigy is supposed to be a 6-7 point guy, like a Penny Hardaway type of build, but they won't let you have the speed for that. So that way I can play three positions, legitimately play three positions for one build. We'll see with next gen though, if I'll be able to accomplish that. If I can't keep my speed up, he might be an inch or two taller than what he is right now. Because if I can't get at least 95, because 95 will get you up to 99 with the boost. Hall of Fame. It's the only build I'm playing on Hall of Fame too. Everybody else, well, the other two builds I did on Twitch, those are done, grinding wise. But the other ones, I'm not grinding any of the players now because this is the old game. To be honest with you, but the other players were. I'm not wasting my time grinding no players.
Another game, another double.
As far as
If you had to choose, which is the greater value to the team? Your passing.
playing every single one of them Hall of Fame.
Definitely the passing, man. And that, when guys feel more involved in the offense, that bleeds over to other areas of the game as well. Suddenly, guys.
This one was the hardest one to grind, anyways, because it was in the beginning of the grind where nothing. Actually, it wasn't that hard to grind it, but I'm saying as far as how the bars were moving and stuff like that, because it was the beginning. It was the first build. Everybody else got the benefit of that patch. Y'all niggas not even talking about the game on the radio. You talking about some stupid app. You need to be talking about Paul. You need to be talking about how we started the second half of the season in a dominant performance by Prodigy Starks. 93 points, 11 assists. Shame on you, local radio show talking about some stupid app. And not talking about the performance. MVP race. Prodigy Starks. Ben Simmons should be in that conversation. John Morant's killing it. John Morant's team is almost almost mirrors our team. It's just technically they're not as good. They're not that good though. I'm saying from a matchup perspective, I think they have Jaren. I think they still have Jaren Jackson Jr. So you got AD, but of course AD's better. You know what I mean? Like I think they had a versatile big over there. So of course Greek's better. You know what I mean? Of course Ja plays like I do. He's a playmaker. I'm a playmaker. Stuff like that. So they kind of mirrored. Team is just they're more of like a they would be more of a B team of us or something like that. Luca and Westbrook, everybody else does. Well, Kobe White actually does matter in this race because Kobe White, James Harden is 10th, and he's probably like still like top 5 in scoring. Like I said, Dame is the second best point guard in the league right now, just based off of league leaders. Rookie of the Year, Rollins, Moncrief, Meyer, Ray. I wish they had the list how they're supposed to have the list. Like in previous years, you actually can go to your stats or whatever, and go to your stats or whatever, and look at the MVP ranks. Now you can't, which is dumb. Hopefully that's not like that on next gen. I don't know. Haven't seen it. Haven't been able to play it because don't have a next gen console yet. 94.4. I never until I get some height attached to my player, I'll probably never be able to effectively rebound like I would want to. Plus, I always have bigs on my team, anyways. Because even now, if you look at the teams that I'm projecting to go to, I'm down to 3 for next gen. The Pacers, the Spurs, and well, the Knicks. The Knicks do have bigs though, but ain't that impressive. Ain't that impressive, I guess you could say. But yeah. With the Pacers, you got Turner, which I have on my team right now, and with the Spurs, you have LaMarcus Aldridge. So I always try to put myself with that. I mean, I'm a kid that grew up in the '90s and early 2000s. So what do you expect when it comes to that? But yeah, this is gonna be the end of my broadcast. I already played. I've streamed more than I have in the last month in one day. So whatever. Enjoy the stream. Like, share, subscribe. I know nobody's watching, but whatever. It's on YouTube to rewatch. So like, share, subscribe. AyoKid2306, and I'm out.